Hello, and thank you for trusting me to read for you. I'm going to be reading a past life reading. What I've done is I've separated 4 quadrants. I did a little meditation with your higher self. We have love, hope, focus, and then today. So I feel like we have a couple of lessons from this past life that are actually still coming through to this life. So let's see what we have going on. All right, first thing I like to do is kind of put them all on the other side of the lines. Okay, perfect. All right, so love was very confusing for you. I feel that you never really figured out how you wanted it to work in your own life. So I feel that sometimes you kind of have this feeling that love doesn't always make sense. I feel like you want to have a home with someone, and even at that time that's what you wanted. It's very interesting. I feel like a lot of these same energies have come through to today. I feel like these are going to be the answers of how to fix things. I think it's also kind of cool that you have this little tiny smiley face that didn't make it on the board that's kind of like smiling at the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, everything's going to be okay. Your higher self is very strong. A lot of times when you have an idea or you like have an inspiration, something you should do, a lot of times that's coming from your higher self. You have a very good, clear connection. You may not be calling it that, but you know that you're connected to some kind of power that's giving you answers. And that's why I think a lot of this is so confusing and why it's come through so strongly. So you want someone, I feel, who just, there's happiness, there's beauty and laughter and singing, and they make you just happy and you have a great time. But then one of the things I see right here is that there's this train. So I feel that the part of your soul, sorry, there's a hair there. I feel that there's part of your soul that feels that you get abandoned. That love is a little bit confusing because why do people leave? When you meet someone, whether in that lifetime or this lifetime, when you meet someone and you invest in them, you're loyal. That's them, that's who you're supposed to be with, that's what's going on. So I feel that some of that, I feel like the only question you really have about love is why do people leave? And I feel that that actually is the question that your soul has. Why do people leave? Why do people leave? And so what's happening is, as you're saying that over and over again, why do people leave? Why do people leave? Why do people leave? It becomes almost like this energetic pulse. All right? And so when you're asking these questions, you're creating this energetic pulse, and that is leading you to these experiences to try and, sorry, Avery's in the window, to try and find out why. Why do people leave? Now, you could ask a different question this time around and say, why do people stay? Because then what's going to happen is you're going to have energetic experiences of people staying. And when they stay, they're going to have a long, they're going to be just as loyal. So you could even ask yourself, why do I stay? Why do I keep showing up in someone's life? Now, your hope, this is really interesting because we have the word to and we have the word from, and in the middle, I have the charm for the thing that you're afraid of. So I feel that your hope for that lifetime was that you would go in and you would learn, why do people leave? Okay, so now I propose that you get rid of your biggest fear of people leaving and just say, why do people stay? Why do people stay? There are people in your life that stay. There are people that really care about you. There are people that want you to have the best life possible. There are people who really care about you. Why do those people stay? This is going to change your whole experience. I'm really excited about this. So your focus on that lifetime was you wanted that domestic bliss. You wanted to experience having this. It was all that was on your brain. This is the little tiny charm for a brain. It was all that you were thinking about. It was your dream. So it's one of those things where it's, I am happy. I like affirmations with am. I feel that your focus really was finding that person who would stay, finding that person who would have a domestic life for you. I feel that there were three important people. It's almost like this, when I saw a vision of the Three of Cups, I feel that you had love in your life exponentially, but I don't feel that you had romantic love. I feel that's what you were trying to kind of figure out. And I feel that the people who did leave, when they left, it was really hard. So that was your past life experience. I feel that you had a very good life. I don't feel that things went poorly for you. I do feel that in that past life you did not fulfill your thought of why do people stay, which is kind of almost the opposite of what you have been asking each time. Why do people leave? Asking why people stay will be a whole different experience that your subconscious mind will alert you to. So then as for today, this charm, this came out in the other reading, and I feel that it says the love between mother and daughter is forever. I do feel that there are people in your energetic soul circle, and they are coming back with you. They are learning as well. This little charm right here is a charm that symbolizes a child. This one is about your divine masculine energy. So I do feel that you have some peace that's coming to you. I feel that there is a little one in your life that's learning and watching. I feel that this little one could be related to you in any way, but this is a person who watches you a lot, and I don't feel that you know that they watch you as much as they do, but I feel like this is somebody who actually incarnated in this life as well that was here for some of this. So today, I feel that you are supposed to be focusing on finding peace and asking yourself, why do people stay? Why do people want to be here? Why do people love being in my life? Why are people loyal to me? And you'll start to see that and have that experience more, because you didn't really get to have that in that past life. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to do, oh, you know what? I'm going to hold these up so you can kind of see all of them a little bit closer. You can even kind of take a screenshot and look through them. It's kind of hard to hold them up like that when I first start because they move and I don't want them to fall off. All right, so now we're going to do the tarot part of your reading. The tarot cards have already been shuffled. I don't do them on the table because it moves everything and I don't want people to get seasick. All right, so we're going to do, did you have multiple past lives? Are you learning new lessons? Are there any old energies with you? We're going to ask, were you married? Because that didn't really come out in the reading. What was your impact? And how can you use what you learned? All right, so let's go ahead. Card number 1, did you have multiple, or do you have multiple past lives? Yes, don't stop. Now, it's very interesting because this alpha leader, I feel like you are the energy that's kind of getting your soul tribe to reincarnate back on the planet. I feel that with the King of Wands energy, you have gone to Earth multiple times. And it's someplace that you enjoy being. You like being on this planet. It says plays games. I feel that you enjoy playing games. You're the kind of player, or not player in the sense that it's used today, but you're like the playful one. So then you often come back as an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The fire element, I feel, is very strong for you. It's also interesting because the wands are about creating. So I feel that you do have multiple past lives, and when you have been in them, you have created whole other timelines for other people. You have opened up things for them to experience. You're a very good leader energetically. Are you learning new lessons? This says yes, but it will cost you some peace. And it's very interesting. Remember at the end of the charm reading, I was like, when you learn how to have that peace. I feel that sometimes, because the reverse 10 of Pentacles is about being lonely, I feel that you have come back into this life because you want to learn about it, but sometimes you make your soul tribe come back and they don't always want to come back with you. They don't want to always be here, but they love you and they're loyal. You are that alpha leader. So they come back to be there with you. So you are learning new lessons, but I feel that some of the reason that you feel lonely is because you don't always see that you can do this on your own. Like, you don't need the other people to be the players in your play. You can learn these lessons. Are there any old energies with you? Yes. And then it says money is coming. I feel like once again, we have the Knight of Wands. Wands are very powerful in your life. I feel that you are very much a creator. I feel that you call things to you. You are very strong energetically. I have this vision of you standing on this cliff with your arms, almost like those pictures of Moses where he was parting the Red Sea. It's kind of like that. You have incredible energy. I don't feel that you've really tapped into a lot of it. I feel like once you start saying, why are people staying? Why am I so loved? Why do things go so well for me? That's when the money's going to come in. You're going to see huge, abundant waves. All right, so card 4, were you married? No. Your sadness is stopping you. Sedona has a lot to say about that. I feel like in that past life, you were sad from being lonely. And that sadness really stopped you from reaching out to other people because you can't really be in your house, not going out, not talking to people, not, connecting with people and expecting to have a connection. So you felt lonely, and that really kept you in that sadness. You're okay, Booba. I love you. Yeah, you're okay. So I do feel that there was a lot of deep sadness and grief in this past life, but I feel that a lot of it had to do with not being married or not having that partner that you were with. So I feel that it's very important for you to pay attention in this lifetime that if you were unpartnered, part of your lesson is not to get stressed out about it. It's that you are supposed to focus on the people that love you, that are loyal, that are there. Those people are showing up. So you can even ask yourself, why do I have such healthy relationships? Why do people love me? Why am I not lonely in this life? Because if you are still feeling that lonely, deep sadness energy in this lifetime, then you'll have to come back and do it again. So I really suggest looking into yourself and saying self, even using your first name. So I would say, Sarah, where is this sadness coming from? How can I help you with this sadness? And really have that conversation about what you need. So then the next one, what was your impact on that life? This is showing as the upright 7 of Cups, which is about love addiction, no control, and too many choices. So I kind of feel that lifetime was really about you exploring the things that don't work. Really. I feel that you had a lot of encounters with other people where you were trying to kind of connect with them, but I don't feel that always happened. So that loneliness really kind of was a cloud over how things were viewed by you when you dealt with other people. So I do feel that you have lessons that your soul wants to learn, and they're huge lessons, and you are so alpha leader that you're bringing other people back with you to try and learn these lessons. But I really feel that if you were to talk to a counselor or a therapist about some of these residual things that you're still feeling in this lifetime, you would be able to heal them and move forward so that you either wouldn't have to reincarnate in this life if you didn't want to, or that if you did reincarnate, that your lives would be that full of companionship, that you would not have that deep sadness, that you wouldn't have that love addiction, which plagued you in that life. So then the last one, how can I use what I learned? Now this is, once again, what do we have? A wand. A wand. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Look at what the message says. Love is all around you. So when it's asking what you can learn, this is the reverse 4 of Wands, because that's what the card came up with. It's talking about arguments and partying. I feel like that love addiction and that no control brought some partying into the mix. It's really interesting. I just got a flash of, do you know Merida and the Disney story with the girl, Brave? And I had this flash of the parties being in that huge space where everybody was. So I feel like This is a lifetime that was a long time ago, and I feel that you've actually had several lifetimes that have almost mirrored or matched this, because you're not shifting anything. You're not going a different direction each time. So you may even still be kind of experiencing some of this in your current lifetime, because you have to complete. It's kind of like being in kindergarten and not learning how to write your name. They aren't gonna, they're like, nope, sorry, these are the qualifications before we graduate you to the first grade. So when I look at this and I see loneliness and sadness and a love addiction and no control, but also I see that you are this alpha leader and that you do have courage. Because if you look, then the wands, those are really powerful, like more positive energy that comes into your life. So when you're looking at your life and you are in your own power and you're in that wand energy and you have that fire, things go really well for you. You may actually even work well with Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Those are really sticking out to me on your reading, particularly. The signs are really standing out to me. So I do feel that you have the power in this lifetime to stop this. I do feel that this is still going on a little bit for you. And I feel that there are tools in this lifetime that you can use that are going to help you heal some of this. Now, I wouldn't go into a therapist and be like, from my past lifetime, but I would go in and be like, hey, I'm having trouble with like loneliness and love addiction and this deep sadness. But I also have, it's almost like you have like this, thing that's going back and forth, where you have this love, and it's almost like if you can like move things around, maybe you'll find some more balance, but I feel that a therapist or counselor is going to help you like really delve into this and see what needs to change, because I feel like ultimately some of that sadness and loneliness you don't like. You don't want that to be your story. You don't want that to be the life you're living. And I do feel that you have an opportunity now to go to someone and say, hey, this is something I want to work on and want to move forward with. Because I do feel that there are people in your soul family who energetically don't like coming to the planet Earth. So I feel that you being able to kind of adjust what you're looking for could make your whole soul tribe have a whole different vibration together. And you guys would be able to accomplish and change things in a much bigger way than you currently are. You're a really good group of people, a really good group of souls, and you're here for a really amazing reason and purpose. So thank you so much for your understanding with the mix-up on the readings, and also for your patience. I had a lot of things going on with family, and now I was able to fully give my attention and focus to this reading. So thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to reading for you again.